Hello and welcome to the Minutes Within the Mist, where we discuss the howling stories of cryptids, ghosts, and other mysteries. Today, we talk about the ghost of old Raridan. As people began settling the Ohio Valley, wolf attacks on livestock became more and more frequent. Eventually, farmers started hunting down the gray wolves mercilessly and with reckless abandon. Some say the wolves were brought to the edge of extinction. One wolf, however, always managed to escape the wrath of the farmers. He was an enormous gray wolf and was the leader of the pack. He came to be known as Old Raridan. Farmers often reported seeing him and his mate wandering through the woods, but were always unable to corner the magnificent beast. Over the next few years, it is said that farmers continued to slaughter the gray wolves at such a rate that the area known as Big Rock was literally covered with bones. Eventually, only two of the pack remained: the leader, Old Raridan, and his mate. The fact that it seemed almost impossible to kill the enormous wolf brought forth rumors of possessing supernatural powers. It is said that even the local ministers began to pray for the wolf's demise. Eventually, a group of hunters managed to corner his mate at the base of Big Rock. Under a barrage of heavy gunfire, the female gray wolf fell to the ground. But just then, the loud cry of a wolf echoed through the woods. In an instant, Old Raridan leaped in front of the dogs and began to fight off the entire pack. The hunters opened fire on him and mortally wounded the gigantic canine. Yet, despite his wounds, he continued to defend his mate, eventually forcing the hunters to call off their dogs and fall back. With the battle over, Old Raridan let out a thunderous cry and fell beside his mate. Then all was quiet. Today, locals swear that on dark, moonless nights, the woods around the area known as Big Rock shakes from the sound of a thunderous wolf cry. If you venture too close to the top, you may find yourself face to face with the ghost of this enormous gray wolf, still standing guard over the area he once roamed. I hope you enjoyed the legend of Old Raridan, and will continue to come to Within the Mist podcast for more stories about cryptids, ghosts, and other mysteries. But until then, listen to the howling wind and remain constantly curious.